Check, check.
Me have 48 seconds. Let me tell you this. People, let me sit down. From the bottom of my heart, let me tell you. Me rate the whole of you. My laptop dropped a while ago. I have no idea if it's going to turn back on. But here what now? None of them pussy they no bad like me. So here what me I gonna do? Me make somebody put on a rhythm, me a DJ and this blood clot if my laptop not turn on. Yo, all where I go on? Hold on there. Watch this. Watch this. All who know say me blood clot win already. Say win. Suck on no blood clot, mama.
Wanna say what King Shine?
Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back. Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back.
Yeah, man, the east side I represent for Jimmy Spliff TV. London is blue.
Jimmy Spliff.
Oh, song. Yo, Jimmy Split TV, revving up the scene from Jersey to the bridge, living out the dream, big blues in the mix, yeah, we repping in the club, no estrogen vibes, love, passion and love from Daddy Rom and shout to that clear leg gang, yeah, W6, hit up and go bang, every match they spray, we all on the grind, got that Chelsea fire, running through our mind, chasing trophies, you know we don't stop, through thick and through, boy, right to the top, in the stand, anthem, loud, united, we stand, big up to the players, give it all they can, from the pitch to the street, we survive, we war, supporting our team, nothing's giving us some more, so here's to the blues, the ones who's on the get, Jimmy Split TV, this real, never quit.
Yo, shout out to Jimmy Split TV, from Jersey streets to the bridge you see. Chelsea's the team, never do we freeze, and SW6 living wild and free. American dreams with a London flow, no estrogen vibe, just like Britain flow. Passion for the blues, we ride the tide from the stands to the screen. Chelsea pride, ain't no stopping when the whistle blows. Chasing glory wherever it goes, with a South London accent, we let them know. Jimmy Spliff's the name, set the vibe, let's roll.
He's one of our own, that's the chant we shout. No space for doubts, Chelsea's what it's all about. And we're here to stay, in the stands we roll tight. Fuck Pochettino, it's our season to ignite.
Why the fuck did this thing keep doing this, bro? Stupid ass shit. I'm here, player. Chelsea fans be lying. You gonna back your black manager? How are you? Which black manager is that, bro? If you don't mind me asking. Dudes be lying, bro. I'm tired of catching these dudes in lies. And then when you catch them in a lie, they pretend like you the bad guy. That's what they you catch them in a lie and shit, and then they pretend like you wrong for catching them in a lie and shit. Like, are you gonna get mad at me for catching you in a lie, player? You the one lying, you shouldn't be lying. These dudes be lying. Yeah, I mean, if they, however it go, it's a shit show. Whether they fired him, whether he left, it don't matter. It's all bad. Liverpool had a draw with Leeds. Ha 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 ha. No, they didn't. No, the fuck they didn't. No, they didn't. No, the fuck they didn't have a draw with Leeds. What a shit club. Yeah? What a shit club. People talk about, yo, I told people, Liverpool ain't going nowhere. Liverpool ain't going nowhere. I told people, you too fast. You rushing out there to fire your manager like we losing something. We ain't losing nothing. We right where we need to be in striking distance. You know what I'm saying? Fire your manager. Okay. Just make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Big up Touchline with the rate. Touch, big up on the raid, Touch. I'm just here. Well, first of all, it's a game on, so I have the game on in the background. But I'm just here to neatly point out the lies and narrative that's being spread the most right now. Because what's going to happen is all these little fake narratives. Look, just fire the guy and move on. Y'all had your differences. It's clear there's differences. Ain't no need to go back and forth about who's right, who's wrong. Who's right and who's wrong is going to be determined by the end results. You know what I mean? So I'm not about to be sitting around and arguing with niggas over who's right. All right, let's say I heard Couch. Let's say I heard I got you. I'm not going to be arguing about who's right and who's wrong because that's all going to work itself out. What I wanted to come on and talk about is the revisionism now and the lies. It's okay to have opinions. We all got opinions on things, but certain things are just facts. You know, certain things are just facts, especially when they can be backed up by raw stats within a sport. You know, all day I just been sitting. I've been listening. I haven't been arguing with anyone when they say it, but I've been hearing people suggest that, you know, under Enzo Maresca, Cole Palmer has somehow regressed. And not because, you know, he's not playing, but because it's something Maresca did. It's the system. Oh, I want to see Cole Palmer on that right wing. Same people that want to see Esteval play on the right wing want to see Cole Palmer on the same right wing. But I digress. I wanted to break down some numbers with y'all. Can we go through some numbers? I'm not a numbers guy. I'm an eye test guy. Most of the people who watch me know I'm an eye test guy. I'm not really a number guy. I'm not really a numbers guy. Okay? I'm an eye test guy. But like most people, you know, when you watch something, you go and check the numbers to see maybe if your eyes are telling you something wrong or, you know what I'm saying? I see this narrative that you fanboys, I call y'all fanboys, whenever somebody when y'all start grouping up a player and all of a sudden that player can't be critiqued and that player, everything that player does is correct, that's when y'all start turning into fanboys. And you shouldn't be a fanboy. You should be a fanboy to your club, not to any player. Because at any moment, any one of those players could decide they want to go play for Real Madrid, want to go play for Barca. You know what I mean? So listen what's going on here. Everybody going to tell you that Maresca, I'm going to read that. Oh, Cole Palmer was better under Pochettino. No. Cole Palmer had better numbers under Pochettino. He played on a worse team. The team played worse, much worse, much worse. But Cole Palmer had better numbers. Cool, I can agree with that. That's the raw numbers. Was he a better player? No. Not even nowhere near. Why do I say that? Because under Maresca, Cole Palmer the best of Cole Palmer led to wins that meant something. You see the difference? Y'all watch his numbers. Oh, look at these astronomical numbers he had with Potch. He benefited from a system that was wide open. That naturally, because it was wide open, going back and forth, Papa Molly football, like I call it, just no, it's headless chicken football. He got, a different flow over the game. So it fit. I want to show y'all something. Not even show y'all something. I want to read something off to y'all. It's something that I made. I made a collage picture, but I didn't upload it on StreamYard. So I'm just going to read it off to y'all. Right? I'm just going to read it off to y'all. Y'all said that Cole Palmer's season under Maresca was worse than under Potch. But y'all blame Maresca. Okay. I tell you, I watched the game and I don't blame Maresca. People say, why? I ask you why you blame Maresca. The only reason y'all can tell me y'all blame Maresca is because Maresca was the manager when he started playing bad. So, which don't make sense. Which is kind of stupid to me, if you want to hear my honest opinion. If that's what you think, if that's how you think it works, you stupid. Because I'm going to break it down for you. The season that everybody claimed was Cole Palmer's great season and great under Pochettino. Let's dissect it, shall we? Let's give the raw numbers. 34 games played, 29 started, 77 minutes per game. He was on Team of the Week 8 times, 22 goals, and I think 11 assists or some shit like that, 12 assists. Let me look for sure. Hold on. 22 goals, 11 assists. Yeah? That's the raw numbers. His season with Maresca, the raw numbers. 37 games played, 36 started, 86 minutes per. 7 times he made Team of the Week. He scored 15 goals, 8 assists. 15 goals, 8 assists. Under Pochettino, 22 goals, 11 assists. 7 more goals, couple more assists. Right? Cool. Now, should we dive into the numbers a little deeper? Let's dive into the numbers a little deeper. Let's dive into the numbers a little deeper. Under this so-called season that he was so much better under Potch, he averaged 3.2 shots per game. Because people say he was in better position to score under Pochettino. 3.2 shots per game. 3.2 shots per game. Ask me, how many shots per game did he average under Maresca? Who held him back? Maresca, who held him back. How many shots per game did he average under Maresca? What if I told you he averaged more shots per game? Uh-oh. 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 3.4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. More shots. In his miracle season under Pochettino, where Poch unleashed him and found Palmer, he averaged 1.4 shots per game on target. In the season under Maresca, where he was held back. Do you know what he averaged? 1.4 shots per game. Played more don't matter. It's an average. You see, this is why I know some of y'all motherfuckers are stupid. You're talking about he played more minutes. Shots per game is an average. It's an average. It's an average. It's an average. He averaged 1.4 shots per game. Remember, Pochettino football was more wide open, more attacking. Yeah. There was no possession. It wasn't possession based. It was rock and roll. Rock and roll. 1.4 shots a game. Y'all ready for the stat? Remember, under Pochettino, he had 22 goals. 22 goals. You know how many goals he had under Maresca? 15. I'm not the greatest in math, so we're going to do this slow. All right. You got 22, right? And you got 15. Okay. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. That's 7, right? That's 7, right? That's a 7-goal difference, right? So he scored 7 more goals under Pochettino, right? Than he did under Maresca in the same in the season. Y'all want to laugh? This is why I tell y'all I like math. I'm not good at it, but math don't have feelings. There's no feelings in math. Everything else has math. Everything else, people have feelings about science and feelings about social studies and feelings about politics and math, no feelings. It's just raw numbers. He had 7 more goals for Pochettino than he did for Maresca. Y'all ready for this? Under Pochettino, Cole Palmer missed 7 big chances. 7 big chances. 7 big chances. 7 big chances. I'm on my Dr. Umar shit today. I'm repeating myself. Can you know what they consider a big chance? A big chance is basically a chance you should have put away and you missed. That's everybody. We all understand that what a big chance is, right? Basically, a big chance is a chance you probably should have scored, right? Can we all understand what a big chance is? We all understand what a big chance is. Can anybody guess how many big chances Cole Palmer missed under Maresca? Can anybody guess? He missed 14 big chances. Can I ask y'all a question? What's 7 minus 14? What's 7? God, tenderism. God, tenderism. God. So he missed double the chances, double the easy chances. So he was 7 goals less than the year before. But this year, he doubled up on his missed chances. By how many numbers, chat? How many? By how many? Somebody type that number again. By how many? By how many? By 7. Off the bone, nigga. Tenderism. Off the bone. Off the bone. Off the bone. Off the bone. So basically, if Cole Palmer was clinical like he was the first season, Cole Palmer would have had 21, 22, 23 goals. Sounds like the season under Potts, right? You know the difference? Sky, pay attention. The first season, nobody expected anything from Cole Palmer. Nobody. What happened the second season? Double, triple team, man marking. You thought he was going to come back the next year and get the same treatment? Under Pochettino, teams did not play Cole Palmer the way they played him his second year. We're not even going to talk about Les Pins. Stop. Don't steal my glory. What are you doing? This is my hibachi. What are you doing in my kitchen? You a line cook. You are a line cook. You, Cuds. One chef in this kitchen. You are a line cook. Rosemary, thyme. That's what you do. You deal with the seasoning. You deal with the seasoning. Double big chances missed. People talking about he played less minutes. He played less minutes. He played less minutes. Yeah, he played more minutes. And his numbers should have matched the season before. Nobody would have complained. You know why? It's his second year. More pressure, more attention by the defense. Defenses are now set to stop you. But even with all of that, Maresca set Cole Palmer up to score 20-plus goals. And he didn't score them. Why? Because he missed 14 big chances. I'm going to ask you guys this. If a player missed 14 big chances, whose fault is it? The manager or the player? I just want to type y'all opinion because there's no right answer. It's an opinion. Type y'all opinion. I want to see y'all opinions in the chat. If a player missed 14 big chances, 7 more than the year before, is that on the manager or is that on the player? Okay. Because why? Either the manager setup put you in that position, or the way the manager's tactics put you in that position. Either way, you got there, but you didn't finish your dinner. Either way, you didn't finish your dinner. The manager can't make you put. Remember, I'm not talking about, oh, he just scored less goals. We're talking about a particular type of goal he didn't score. That's why I'm pointing out exactly the type of goal. A particular goal he didn't score. The big chance. I'm not worrying about the shot that he took from distance that missed a little bit. And the big chance. Yeah. He doubled. So he still should have had 20-plus goals. Easy. He missed 14 big chances. 14. We're not done. Under Maresca, he had 8 assists. Not bad, right? Not bad. Under Pochettino, he had 11 assists. That's 3 more. So you know what that means? Does that mean he got less chances to make an assist? What y'all think? Do y'all think he was less in position to make assists? Or do you think guys wasn't finishing? What do y'all think happened? Y'all watched the games in those 2 seasons. Was Cole Palmer in less position to make assists? Or were players not clinical? No need to answer. We know the answer already. Because the math backs it up. You know how many expected assists he was supposed to have under Pochettino? 8.75. Can you guess how many expected assists he was supposed to have under Maresca? 9.14. So not only did he have less assists because guys didn't finish their dinner, his coach's setup even put him in position to expect to have more assists. But that same coach is who y'all said held him back. So who failed Cole Palmer in the assist department? The setup or the finishers? Y'all type it. Y'all type it. Y'all type it. Y'all type it. Not me. I'm not gonna say it. Did Maresca, if he was expected to have more assists under Maresca and had 3 less than he did the year before, who let him down? His manager or the guys that were taking the shots? So this is not me telling you that the manager don't make mistakes or get things wrong. He does. Of course he does. But you know the difference that I noticed with Maresca? And nobody will give him credit for, and not too many managers do it. Let's not lie about this either. Let's not act like managers do this. Did y'all notice Maresca came out and said, after watching back these games where I got the red cards, I realized I got it wrong? Oh, off the bone. Tenderism. He admitted I got it wrong, corrected it, and got us a point against the team that's in first place. He corrected it. You saw him correct it. So he proved I can learn. I fucked up, and I learned from my mistakes. He's proven that. I fucked up. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Couch. I messed up and admitted to his mistake. Showed that he can correct it. He showed you that he can correct it. Like, boom, look, watch me. I'm going to correct this mistake. Watch this. We can all agree that this board messed up by not getting the center back, right? Can we all agree with that? The board messed up by not getting the center back. You want to hear their accountability? Oh, no. This window, we're not going back out in the window. You know why they're not going back out in the window? Because they said they didn't need to. No accountability. We're not going to get no center back. We're not going back. Nope. We said we didn't need one. Internal solutions is the plan. That's what we sticking to. And we sticking to it so much that we'll fire you because you keep asking for one. I'm just saying, when y'all run with these narratives, then we get these reports that what was one of the biggest complaints with this fan base? Maresca rotates too much. Too much rotation. Stick to your guys. Stick to this guy. Too much rotation. Look, after that game, we went to this game. It was too much rotation. The Leeds game, too much rotation. Just for us to hear what? Maresca had a problem with the suggestion of so much rotation. And wasn't even his idea. The rotation wasn't even his idea. Oh my gosh, yo. The rotation, it was not even his idea. It's a part of the ethos from Egbali and them. Rotating the players. That's Egbali and them micromanaging. Remember, everybody got these reports how he likes to micromanage? That's him micromanaging. Just me personally, I don't know this. It would make me feel like it makes you question even the ones when you don't see a player, when you don't see the Santos and the Esteval that y'all complain about the most. How you know they told him to rotate or didn't rotate? We don't know. You see the doors this open up? It just make you look at everything like, damn, if it was under a solid structure, you would know who's to blame for what. You would kind of know who's to blame. Managerial decisions, you normally blame the manager. But under this structure, you can't blame the manager. It's hard to blame the manager. Maresca, remember the week when he was getting beat about the rotations? I think it was Leeds or whatever. That's when he came out and said, I don't feel like I'm being backed. This me putting together all the story and what they're saying about the rotation, that's probably him saying, God damn, I'm getting beat in the media because of rotating. But the rotation is not my idea. And I can't even come out and say who idea it is. I don't know, man. Like, yo, you want to get rid of the manager? Okay, but what are we moving into? What are we moving into now? Like, are we gonna move into another set of that? Bring in another manager? It's scary, bro. It's scary to think that these guys are leading out the look for the next manager. Who knows what that's gonna look like? And it's all PR now. Look at the reports. They bringing out reports from stuff from January 2025. They're clearly trying to muddy the waters. It looks stupid now. You know what I mean? It's starting to look pathetic now. What they're doing. It's like, just say you firing them and then that's it. Like, don't giving Nazar Casella report some shit that happened in 2020 and all types of shit. You know what I realized? You hope Alex and Daniel enjoy Risner. We called it. Nah, man, I don't think, listen. Emmanuel Drip, listen. They just got to get it right. When it all comes down to it, I don't give a fuck. Because if my club winning, I'm celebrating. Nobody can tell me I can't celebrate my team winning. I'm here through the thick, through the thin, through the ups and to the downs. So when my team win, I'm going to celebrate it. Where this ends up, I don't know. I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't know where this ends up. Do I have faith in it? Nah. I never like to see the manager get fired in the middle of the season unless it's like he's just lost the team, lost the plot, lost everything. You know what I mean? So to reset it in the middle of the season, the only reason I would say I wouldn't do the firing in the middle of the season, right, is because it could get worse. Every time people think, oh, you fire the manager, you get the new manager bounce. Yeah, I've seen teams not get a new manager bounce. We've seen teams change the manager and go, ooh. We did it with Frank. Potter left and we went low. Ooh. It got worse. It got worse. So it's just these narratives, bro. Two minutes in and Nathan Ake hurt already. Listen, it's a bad look. It's not, it can't, nobody could tell me it's a good look. I just want to hope it works out. Yeah, I'll send the link if you guys got a couple things you want to say. I'll send the link. But I'm interested. You know what? I want to see what, because you know what I've noticed? Hold up. What I've noticed, and not even by me, somebody who followed me pointed it out. They said, Jimmy, a lot of the takes you have, and too many people have the same type of takes. I said, I know it's not. My takes be a little bit different from everybody else. I get it. I see the game different. Nigga said the only big account he ever see aligning with a lot of stuff that I say was Matisse. I didn't think so. I was like, nah. But then again, I started realizing I had kind of not been watching a lot of his shit lately. So I haven't really been catching up on what he's been saying. I don't know if he's so anti-Maresca or I didn't know if he was but then I got a link on my way home just now a while ago before I went live. And somebody said, yo, Jimmy, watch Matisse thing about Maresca getting sacked. I said, why? He said, nigga, I watched yours last night. I heard everything you said last night. I need you to watch what Matisse said today. So I said, all right, cool. So what we're going to do, I'm going to send the link out. But I'm going to put Matisse thing on the screen. Maybe I'll probably watch a few minutes of it. I'm going to put it on. Oh, 1-0 City. What a header by Holland. What a header by Holland. Pass on. Oh, offside. Offside. But that was a great header to put the ball into play. Great flick on. Offside on Silva. Offside on Silva. That was a great flick on by Holland, though. Very intentional. Offside? I don't know. That's close. Oh, no, he's off. He's off. The left foot is off. They lucky. That was a great flick on. Oh, what a flick on. He put that shit right in the spot. Yeah, he's off. That left foot, that trailing leg is off. That trailing leg is off. The trailing leg is off. Hold on. So I need to go and find. I want to watch I said I would watch it live with my community and react to it live. But he said, yo, you need to watch Matisse. What he said about the club. So it's either one or two things. He either says something that's going to piss me off because people know how to trigger me, or he might have said a lot of shit that I've been saying. Yeah, no goal. Matisse. Let me put my Chelsea. Top dog. Damn. This nigga, 7 hours ago, he uploaded this. This shit got 154,000 views. That means everybody came to see what this nigga was saying. Everybody. But somebody sent me the link and said, Jimmy, Louis Ray, big up Louis. Louis, big up, bro. So a nigga said, Jimmy, you need to watch this video. So it's either he said something that pissed me off, or something I agree with. We're gonna find out though. I had lined it up. I think I had even shared it. So a lot of people could see it already. I haven't seen it yet. I wanted to do it raw, live. You know what I mean? Raw emotion from it. I want to see what Matisse is saying as far as this sacking. He's usually a level-headed joker, man. So let's see what Matisse is saying. I would tell y'all to go subscribe to Matisse, but I'm quite sure most of you niggas is already subscribed. Louis, big up on the raid. Everybody that came in, wipe your feet, go to the bathroom, wash your hands. We got a big, long community bathroom. Wash your hands, wipe your feet, hold a seat, sit down Indian style. I put all the chairs away because y'all niggas butt stink. Some of y'all don't wash your ass. I don't want stinky ass on my chairs. So sit down on the floor, Indian style, take your shoes off. Yeah, if you got holes in your socks, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna watch this. See what Matisse is talking about. It's on its way to 200,000 hits. He made a nice piece of cheese. I want a video with Louis. You ever had a video go 100,000? How much money you make off that video? God damn, I can imagine. Nice little piece of dollars, right? I can imagine the ads on that bad boy. But let's see if Matisse is talking like how I'm talking, or if he's walking and just squawking. Let's go, Matisse, my blind friend. I'm legally blind. Hold up. That's more like it. Fuck it. Why the fuck was I on the small screen? All right, let's see. Let's see what Matisse talking about.
Oh my God, I can't be doing this. I can't be doing this anymore.
Me neither, bro.
It's the 1st of January 2026. Immediate reaction. Breaking news. Enzo Maresca and Chelsea have parted ways, according to Fabrizio Romano. There's only one stance I can take, and that is BlueCo out. You've literally left me no other position to take.
You heard what he said? You hear what he said? There's only one stance I could take is BlueCo out. Do you know what that means? Do you understand what he mean by saying that? That he wasn't BlueCo out. Like, I have not. you back me into a corner. I can no longer defend the bullshit you're doing. Let's say, oh, there go Lion Share. COO of BlueCo. Lion definitely a partner in BlueCo, people. Big up my G Lion Share. Yeah, he's a partner in BlueCo. He BlueCo in, man.
You've literally left. I have no words. I have no words for this. I have no word. I can't even get the words out of my mouth for what you have done today. You have sacked your own yes man until he couldn't yes any longer. You have literally hired the man that was meant to make this project make sense.
You heard what he said? I see why this nigga sent it to. Is this not what I said yesterday on my stream that I did yesterday? I said he was a yes man until he wasn't, right? And then all of a sudden he got to go. Oh, he got to go. He got to go. He got to go. Why? Because he realized he's not a yes man. And Matisse did the air quotes because it's not necessary. I don't think he's necessarily saying he agreed that he's a yes man, but that's what people are saying. He's a yes man. You know what I'm saying? But until he wasn't. Yeah. And the minute he spoke up, what most managers do after getting some success, oh, he was barely offside, just a heel.
Who's going to head coach his way with all of your players and talents and signings that you consistently keep bringing in under your model, under your restrictive policies, and you have even fallen out with him, Egbali. It's an absolute disgrace, Egbali. A disgrace. I want you to disappear. I want you to vanish. I want you out. I couldn't want you out anymore than I already do. I hate you. Genuinely, I feel the hatred building within inside me. Clear Lake Capital, the consortium, and BlueCo, the model, the multi-club model, to bring in Liam as your next manager. Liam from Strasbourg, who is for sure not ready for this role, who is for sure a rookie, who is for sure going to be head over heels to be here. But this level of club, the magnitude, the expectation, and the standard that is meant to be here cannot be fulfilled with someone of his lack of experience. And I shouldn't need to say this again because we've just come from someone who was going on an upward trajectory from Leicester.
Thank you. Why the fuck would you reset what you just had? You're not about to tell me Liam Rasner, whatever the fuck his name, is a better manager than Maresca. So you taking a step back to just what you had. You have Maresca coming into last year. Congratulations. Yeah, I agree with this 100%. Congratulations. 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 Congratulations for regressing. You took us back with the players. You took us back with you guys are in denial if you think we're not worse at winger. If you think we're not worse at center back, you're in denial. If Delap is clearly worse than Jackson. So we took a step back so we could end up doing what? Fighting for top 4 again. All right. Okay, I can clearly see he sent me this because it was something that he knew that I would be agreeing with. I thought maybe it was a chance that Matisse had a howler. I was crossing my fingers and hoping he didn't, and he didn't let me down.
And has been fast-tracked into this job in Maresca and has actually managed to make it work last season and bring you your first season of Champions League qualification, bring you your first trophy and bring you your first Club World Cup. And you're still not grateful with the standards that you give. And you're still trying to make wine from water. And you're still having the audacity and the ego to have no accountability and no reflection and no repercussions for the shit that you've caused and the shit that you've done. The directors are still in the job. It's a disgrace. It tells me that you're complicit as an ownership and you don't think they're doing a bad job, which is a disgrace. You can't look at the amount of money that we put towards this team, the resources that have been allocated, and the lack of quality that is clear, crystal clear when you watch us on the attack. In particular, some of the decisions that get...
Pause. I see why he sent me this, because he's about to talk about the set. What did I talk about yesterday? What did I talk about individually? What did I bring up yesterday? Anybody remember what I brought up on Twitter? The stat from the players we signed. That's what I brought up yesterday. I can play back my video from 24 hours ago. I brought up the stat of the players we signed. If you're firing this manager, fire yourself. Because you failed. You failed. And I don't even know if he's about to read off the stats, but he's talking about the same players that I put the stats up for. The players we signed, none of them has come to eat. None of them.
Made in wide areas. Some of the dribbling ability and the tripping over the ball that we see, the heading ability that we saw from the lap, from that cross, and you look at the...
He pointed out the header. I didn't even point out the header. I only pointed out the header when I was arguing with, I forgot who I was arguing with. But he's pointing out the header directly. Putting it on these fucking sports directors. That's what I'm talking about, Matisse. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Cook, Matisse. Cook. 154,000 people watched this video. Alex earlier was saying he was hoping that Lewis could link Matisse to, to get him to speak on. But Alex, it looked like this is what it is. I had sent Alex, when my man sent me this video, I sent this video to Alex. Ask him. I said he might not even seen it yet. It's on his WhatsApp. Let me see if he's seen it. Because Alex brought it up. Hold up. No, he hasn't seen it yet. No, what Reese James say? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Levi Caldwell. Levi Caldwell said, not just a top manager, but also a top person. Thank you for everything. It was a pleasure to work with you. Great memory.
Okay.
All right, now I want to find Reese James. In the story? Oh, it's him handing Maresca the trophies. I saw that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Hold up. Yo, Matisse is cooking. Big up Matisse, man. Big up Matisse. It feels good to hear somebody who see the shit exactly the way you see it. You know what I mean? Because people acting like I'm tripping, yo. Oh, shit. Good save by Donnarumma. Yeah, this is what top keepers do, bro. Because Vardiol got fucking thugged out. Donnarumma with the big save. What a save. Yeah. Bang! Off the left hand. Oh, what a save. That's point saving. Look at this. Bam, give me that. Yeah, man. Lion's Share. Your Lion's Share. You about to change your name to Clear Lake Share. Clear Lake Share. Oh, that was Diaz that got bodied? Somebody got bodied. That was pathetic. Yeah, he is the Dutch Hoyland. His finishing is terrible. He just like to fight and wrestle and, you know what I mean? The fuck is wrong with him? Yo, big up Sky. Sky said, could you watch former Christmas on the interview at Talksport before he sold his stick? I think he was explaining how owners move. He runs them on. All right, I'll do that because we got time because I'm watching the whole game. I'm gonna send out the link soon too. I just want to go through this video and then I'll send out the link because I know it's probably a couple of people that feel like coming and talking up a little bit. Well, hold on, let me finish watching the Matisse. Matisse is cooking. Hold up, man. I gotta finish watching this.
Quality that you brought in, that you signed for astronomical amounts of money, and there's no accountability, no repercussions, no sackings, no nothing. You just want to play the blame game and brief and tell everybody that the manager is the worst man in the world. He wants to write a book. I couldn't give two shits if he wants to write a book. He should do a Netflix documentary on this shit. That's what he should do. He should do a 90-minute interview. He should go and sit there and speak it all. Speak it all. I want to know exactly what it's like. The micromanager walking into the dressing room after games, thinking that you can step into that room and have any sort of say-so on what is done in there when you don't have an absolute inkling of how football works. And it's so obvious to everyone that you don't. You signed 8, 9...
That's what I said, bro. Egbal. And like, yo, all right, this is another thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about, right? Egbali is his boss. And I agree. Your boss asks you certain things, certain whatever. Yeah, it's your boss. It's your boss. But could you imagine being Maresca and talking about football with somebody who don't know football? Like, even Todd Bowley said Egbali don't know enough about the sport to be trying to micromanage. Todd Bowley said that. Remember the article, the shit that Maldini found and was showing? Yeah, Todd Bowley said that. Like, yo, bro, you need to back up. Put the team in the hands of a sports director, because that's what Bowley wanted. One sports director, and let everything run through him. All we need to do is get a briefing, sign off on it. No, Sky, I'm gonna go for the video. We got a lot of time. We got time to burn. Don't worry. I'll get the video in a minute. Yo, big up Matisse, man. I don't know Matisse personally. Like, I don't talk to him at all. You know what I mean? But I watch his stuff clearly. But he cooked on this. Me and him cooked on this. Yeah, we cooked on this. I'm saying he cooked on this. I agree with everything he's saying. And this is something y'all that's in here, most of my regulars, y'all saw me say most of this shit yesterday, 24 hours ago. That's why I'm glad this shit lines up. My brother just said, yeah, I see why he sent me this. Matisse, he see this shit just the way I see it. It's nothing wrong with you saying you think the manager ain't good enough, but it's like, hold up. Who's holding you niggas accountable?
Players every single summer. Sell 8-9 players every single summer. 6 months later, players are no longer relevant to the players that came in. 6 months later, they're not relevant. You're looking to loan or you're looking to sell, or their position and their minutes are not clear. They're not understanding and comprehending their role in the side. You want the manager to rotate. That's what's coming out. You want the manager to rotate heavily. This is part of your model. But the quality in behind the starting 11, the 6, 7, 8 key players that we have is not there to rotate. So the drop-off in quality is clear. The individual errors, the discipline, the red cards, all come from immaturity, all come from a lack of balance in terms of...
Brilliant!
I just said this. Y'all want all this rotation. This is what the team want, rotation. You know why they want rotation? Because they want all these bum-ass motherfuckers to play. You know why they want all of them to play? Because if you rotate, right? And the rotated minutes they got, they look good in, it raises their value. If in rotated minutes, you put up decent G&A, you know what a lot of teams do? Because a lot of teams are going to stats. They'll go, well, if he scored 10 goals in 3,000 minutes, if he got 6,000 minutes, he'll score 20. You know, of course, you don't get that many minutes, but you follow what I'm saying. Players normally get about 3,000 minutes a season, over a season. 3,500 minutes or 3,000 fucking, let's say 3,000 minutes. Let's say 3,000 minutes. 3,000 minutes a player play. Let's say a player played 3,000 minutes. But a player only end up playing 15 minutes. I'm saying 1,500 minutes. And in that 1,500 minutes, he has a certain amount of goals and a certain amount of assists. Now, when you go to look at that player's value and you're ready to sell him, you can say, oh, which is okay. Which is okay if you're Brighton.
I'm like, yo, damn.
It's okay if you Brighton. Yeah. I got a new name for Chelsea. I have a new name for Chelsea. I am no longer a Chelsea fan. I support I no longer support Chelsea. There's no more Chelsea. Our new name is Real Brighton. Yeah, Real Brighton. You know what that is? We are a spicy, very spicy Brighton. Real Brighton. That's who we are. It's not real, like, oh, we the real Brighton. No. Real Brighton. That's who we are. The Real Brighton Blues. Let me switch this again. The Real Brighton Blues. Nico Gonzalez is down. You should have left Maresca, man. This is turning out perfect. Look at these players are dropping like flies. Damn, he crushed his toe. Flex it. Get up, Nico. That's why I said we real Brighton. See, you miss, you see? See, Lion Share, you in here. You doing a lot of, I mean, PR for BlueCo, Blue Lake, Clear Blue, whatever name you want to call them. We are real Brighton. You got Brighton. You know who Brighton is? Atletico Brighton. We are Real Brighton. The regular Brighton is Atletico Brighton. Athletic Brighton. That's who they are. Athletic Brighton Club. You know who we are? We are Real Brighton. Yeah. We are Real Brighton FC. The Blues. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they should have just bought Brighton, bro. They should have just bought Brighton. Back to Matisse.
Recruiting in this team in terms of intangibles, which you have to sometimes get from players that have been there and done it. But you don't seem to understand that. You seem to think that you can just pluck out any player that has a bit of talent, in your opinion, which is skeptical from what I've seen some of these guys that have come in, and it's just going to be plug and play. And they're just going to understand the system and understand each other and chemistry and cohesion. It's just going to come out of the sky. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that.
It doesn't.
The only way you can heavily rotate a team, potentially as a Pep and a Man City have done previously, is if you've got an abundance of quality backing up the quality. We do not have quality backing up the quality. So therefore, we have to stick to 13, 14, 15 players, which we cannot do because 3 or 2 of those heavily injury-prone players need to be managed and need to be looked after. And the people coming in after that, we're never going to be on that level. And we
Okay, now I'm seeing why you told me to watch this. This is literally what I was preaching the other day when people was talking about why do I give the manager a pass on certain things. I said, look what he's working with. When y'all guys be like, oh man, he should have played Santos. Bro, Santos is not all, he's okay. That's not the type of player that should be coming on to save us. That's not the type of player that we should be looking for to win us anything. These guys are young, something fresh, something new, old Teddy the box. These guys are fresh and something new. They are good players, don't get me wrong. They are good players, and a lot of people would want to have them on their team. But not to be saving them. We're looking for these guys to save us. We're looking for these guys to save us. I love Esteval, but Esteval ain't ready to be saving nobody. He's not. Esteval's not ready to be saving a club. Esteval is supposed to be a piece to the puzzle. You know what I mean? Like a last piece too. No, not Esteval, not the last piece. He's like, you know, a middle piece. Yeah? He's meant to be a piece to the puzzle. He's supposed to be, thank you. Damn, thank you. He's supposed to be still assimilating, getting used to, and we talking about shooting him out there and save us. Not just shoot him out there to play. Shoot him out here, save us. Why? Because our wingers are playing like shit. Neto, Garnacho, Gittins, the ones who's supposed to be ahead of him and in front of him. Oh, playing like Neto's giving you G&A. That's it. That's it. With the amount of chances he's getting to make plays, not necessarily get goals, the amount of chances he's getting to make plays, he's not making enough plays. The injury thing, they don't know. I don't know who wanted what with the injuries. I don't know who was in control of what. I'm just glad. I'm just glad that the injuries are handled the way they're handled. I don't mind the way the injuries is handled. The way the injuries is handled is why Reece James is playing. So keep doing that. I don't mind that. Keep doing that. Because these guys are made out of paper mache. If you think you could just bring them back, it ain't happening. Batty is shield. He comes back. He plays 1 game, 2 game, 3rd game. Boop, gone. Gone. And when I say gone, gone. Lavia, he come back 1st game back. Up, grabbing a muscle. Gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, bro. Gone. Just gone. You know what I'm saying? You see it now, you see me, now you don't. These are players that's important. Fofana is supposed to be important. I still see people still talking about, oh, Fofana is one of the best center backs in the league. Which league? Which league? Which league? On what fucking planet Fofana could be one of the best center backs in this league? Under what metric? The medical department has final say. That's Maresca wanted to overplay Palmer. Isn't the same Palmer that everybody got mad that Maresca took out? Make up your mind, Lion Share. Make up your mind, Lion Share. You all over the place. You all over the place. Y'all just complained that he took Palmer out the game.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Oh, y'all just complained that he took Palmer out the game. So what is it going to be? What is it going to be? It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up out here for you guys that back this boy. Y'all running out of shit to say. You guys are running out of shit to say. You guys are running out of shit to say. Who gives a fuck if Maresca lied and say, who gives a fuck? Does that change how he played? Does that change? So if he lie in the media and say, yeah, Palmer could play 90, you don't think that's to throw the other team off? Stupid. You don't think that's to throw the other team off? So now the other team got to be worried about Palmer playing 90, but he don't? You don't think, so now it's a bad thing of a manager? Give you misinformation? Who cares that he said Palmer could play 90? Well, he didn't. He limped his ass off the side after doing nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. He scored a pin. He scored a pin. He scored a pin. He scored a pin.
Also coming to the Club World Cup, and we were also playing in 4 competitions with some of the crap that you recruited in. And none of them have come in so far and taken us to the next level. And that's damning. That's an indictment of what you've done, how you've recruited, how you've instructed your directors to recruit. But you have no shame. You have no shame to actually look in the mirror and say, hey ho, it's my fault. And that's what I loved about Maresca. Even though he pissed me off sometimes with his inverted fullbacks and his fullbacks drifting into 10 positions, twin 10 positions, and playing tossing over Josh, and not playing Esteban Palmer together as much as he could have, even though maybe he was managing, their injuries and they're not, and not knowing how to deal with the 10-man situation, but again, a learning curve after Manchester United, after Brighton. But then figuring out accountability is what Maresca had. If he had nothing else, he had accountability.
Did I not just say this 2 seconds ago? Did I not just say that when I did tenderism fall off the bone? What did I say? At least this dude admitted, like, yo, I fucked up. I just said that. Like, I just said that. Like, yo, bro, it's you and you know why it probably stood out to him? Because, bro, most managers, they'll be accountable behind closed doors. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can't lie to your players. You'll lose your players if you're not accountable behind closed doors. You can be one way in the public, but behind closed doors, you can. Maresca was being accountable to us, the fans, because those press conferences is for the fans. Those press conferences are for the fans. Those are not for anybody else. Those are for the fans. So he was being accountable to the people who, you know, he's seen criticizing his decisions on the substitutions. And he came back and said, you know what? I agree with y'all. I fucked up. Yes, I fucked up. Who never? 2 hands in the air. No hands. Sorry, Couch, if your kids still watch. I didn't mean to curse. But anybody know that song? Sheriff, Black Sheriff. Yes, I thought. Who never? 2 hands in the air. No hands. That song is fire, yes, sir. That song is fire.
When he got it wrong, he made it abundantly crystal clear in the press conferences. I should have made this substitution. I should have changed this starting 11. I should have done better with 10 men. Accountability because he actually cared. Because he said verbatim, Chelsea Football Club deserve better than they're getting currently. And how many more managers are you going to fall out with before I start to think you're the problem, as I currently do and will continue to think? You can't fail negotiations with Enrique, fail negotiations with Nagelsmann, fall out with Thomas Tuchel, fall out with Pochettino, who wanted to keep Gallagher and Chalobah, and then you're loaning him out, and then you're bringing him back 6 months later, and you're bringing in Renato Vega, and you're sending him 6 months later, and you're bringing in João Felix, and he's irrelevant 6 months later, and you're bringing in, you lot are the problem. And until you get that through your thick skulls, BlueCo out.
Wow, that's a good point. That's a good point. I ain't mentioned that one. You got that one right there. That's all you, Matisse. I ain't never say that. That's a good point. Let's rewind that. That's a good point, bro. I ain't never say that. Good point.
Nothing else. He had accountability. When he got it wrong, he made it abundantly crystal clear in the press conferences. I should have made this substitution. I should have changed this person in the starting 11. I should have done better with 10 men. Accountability because he actually cared. Because he said verbatim, Chelsea Football Club deserve better than they're getting currently. And how many more managers are you going to fall out with before I start to think you're the problem, as I currently do and will continue to think? You can't fail negotiations with Enrique, fail negotiations with Nagelsmann, fall out with Thomas Tuchel, fall out with Pochettino, who wanted to keep Gallagher and Chalobah, and then you're loaning him out, and then you're bringing him back 6 months later, and you're bringing in Renato Vega, and you're sending him 6 months later, and you're bringing in João Felix, and he's irrelevant 6 months later, and you're bringing in, you lot are the problem. And until you get that through your thick skulls, BlueCo out. I have no problem saying BlueCo out. That is how I feel now. Because this manager was meant to be the long-term manager. This manager was meant to be their head coach. That made it all make sense. Made it all work out. But it's not working out, is it? Because you've had to get rid of him. Why? Because he's been talking. Why? Because he can't do it any longer. He might have came in with certain regulations and rules. But guess what? Chelsea Football Club have been forever elevating people's trophy cabinets and people's medals at home and people's standards and expectations and possibilities and futures. How many times have a player come in here, they've won a couple trophies thinking they're the big bollocks, and then their life has changed? Same shit happened to the manager. He's got a taste for winning. And now he knows what that feels like. He doesn't want to let it go. And he wants certain things from you as directors to come in. Yes, every manager will always place some sort of demand on you as directors to bring them this, that, and the third to help them with this team. You're not going to get someone that just sits there, puts up and shuts up, especially when you don't take any accountability.
Did I not say that? I said if a manager come in and agree with the program in the beginning, yes. But once he goes and he meets your task and he started winning, and he looking like, God damn, I'm this close. If you just give me this and this, I could make it happen. And you like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. No, you get, that's the value you get Garnettins. That's what I'm about to start calling them. You get Garnettins. When I say Garnettins, that means the both of them, okay, y'all? So we don't have to go over it. I don't even want to waste my energy saying their names separate. Until they show that they're different players, their name is Garnettins. You sign Garnettins, and then you sign, what you call it? Come on, bro. And you get rid of Nani Madueke. Okay. What did you do? What did you really do? You fucked up. Excuse my language again. You blew it. You were willing to take accountability and to take ownership of every single signing that you made, whether they were working out or they weren't, instead of blaming the manager constantly, blaming everybody else, then it would be fine. But you aren't taking that accountability. You aren't taking that leadership. You aren't facing the cameras. You ain't talking to the microphones, doing the press conferences. If it's working,
All hail the ownership and directors. We did it. Akumbaya, Akwaba. Yeah, our shit don't stink. We're the best in the world, best in the business. Everything's going according to plan. When it's not working, it's his fault. It's her fault. It's his fault. How does that make any sense? That's not very team ethic. That's not very good team ethics, is it? It's not. There's no I in team, is there? Or is there? I don't know. I can't even spell anymore. My head's hot. I cannot take this any longer. I can't do this any longer. I can't sit here and back this project. This project is a failure. Yeah, you said give them 4 windows. It's now 7 or 8 windows. Failure. We're not looking any stronger. Failure. Some of the players that you've already signed in the attack after selling about 6 or 7. And no, I'm not doing that on purpose for the meme. Sorry. And you brought in 6 or 7, and they're all not.
He said, sorry, I'm not doing it for the meme. 6 or 7. We say burrito. The music.
Jimmy split. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy split. When I coming back.
All right, let's say that, fam. Let's say that.
Looking like they can function and perform for this football club. Let me just go through the players that we've signed. Under Enzo Maresca, so people get a grasp for what we gave this manager, how we backed him in his first window and his second window, after winning 2.
All right, hold up. I want to hear this breakdown. I never did this. I never did a whole breakdown of everybody they signed. I just did this year's attackers, and I thought that was pathetic. Matisse is about to break down all the signings they signed since we had Maresca. Yeah? And let's see which one of them are level raisers. I don't know what he's going to point out. I want to see which ones to me that I think is level raisers.
Trophies, becoming world champions, and we still don't have a front of shirt sponsor. But again, no accountability for what is going on behind the scenes in terms of, are you doing your job? You're raising ticket prices. You're selling off all sorts of madness, right? But you're not able to actually get a front of shirt sponsor. Something that every club in the top 4 divisions has. And I'm sure even in the Conference League and the National North League and South League have sponsors. Even FTV had Wash and Go for Blood Brothers. And you still don't have a front of shirt sponsor, and you have the audacity to blame anybody else for the failings of this football.
This nigga said AFTV had a front shirt sponsor. Yo, we still ain't got no front of shirt sponsor, my nigga. Yo. This is crazy. They're failing at their simple jobs, bro. But they want to tell Maresca what to do. Maresca sitting here watching us play with no sponsor on our shirt. But they telling him what to do at his job. Maresca probably like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, is this a bad movie? See it. The Club World Cup badge is the front of shirt sponsor, man. We are cooked, bro. Look at Cherky. Oh, no, that's Silver. He grabbed him, ref. Yo. We're not starving for sponsors because we're good at our job. What are you talking about? We literally have no shirt sponsor, bro. That means there's no revenues coming in from it. Yo, Lion shit, stop talking shite.
Look, we've signed Tossin, Ganacho, Kellyman, Esteval, Gu, Drewsbury Hall, Renato Vega, Caleb Wiley, Jorgensen, Ensamino, Pedro Neto, João Felix, Mike Penders, Sancho, Dilap, Esiguo, Gittins, Hato, João Pedro, Kendry Paez, Mamadou Sarr, and Buonanotte. Apologies if I missed anyone. Just listen to those names and tell me how the hell we are going to win majors with these lot running the shit show that they're running. And they think this is acceptable. They think this is acceptable. The level of delusion for you to think that list is acceptable. How many of those players are interchangeable with a Bournemouth player, with a Clivert, with a Tavernier, interchangeable with a Brighton or an Everton player?
Some real shit. These players are interchangeable with fucking mid-table players. Who would be surprised if you saw Garnacho starting for? Garnacho couldn't start for Bournemouth. You think Gittins starts for Bournemouth?
in die. It's like there is no differential between us and what we recruit sometimes and what the mid-table teams recruit. You are asking the manager to bring you Champions League football consistently and challenge majors in the most competitive league in the world with a bunch of children as his backups to the starters that have been here since Donkey's days. Cucurella was signed under Todd Bowley. Fofana was signed under Todd Bowley. Caicedo was a £100 million midfielder. So was Enzo Fernandez when the automation rule was non-existent, and we could spread the cash out over 10 years. But you can clearly keep seeing they are only willing to invest 10 million per year into a player. Whether that is now a new locking up of the regulation of the rule, which is amortization over 5 years maximum. So whoop-de-doo, every player that signed recently happens to be at a cut-off point of 50 to 55 million pounds.
Hold up. Wait.
Clearly keep seeing they are only willing to invest 10 million per year into a player. Whether that is now a new locking up of the regulation of the rule, which is amortization over 5 years maximum. So whoop-de-doo, every player that we signed recently happens to be at a cut-off point of 50 to 55 million pounds, as opposed to 100 million when it was Mudryk and when it was Enzo and when it was Caicedo, when we could amortize over the 10 years, 10 million per year. You're now in a situation where you're having PSR problems. You can only bring in one when you sell one. You've already spent the billion that was mandatory to spend. This is not a sign and a showing of ambition to spend this amount of money recklessly. You had to spend it. When Roman sold you the club, it was mandatory for you to spend $1 billion within the first 10 years. You've spent it. And we are not a Galactico team. We are not one of the best teams in the world. We cannot expand the stadium easily. You do not have ownership over the pitch. Earls Court is not going to be developed. So the only way for Chelsea to maximize on profits is to make sure they have a front of shirt sponsor, to make sure they are one of the top 2, top 3 best teams on the planet, so we can get maximum revenue coming in from not only the ground and the gate receipts, but also the sponsorships and global fandom and expansion. But you can't do that by being shit, by being mid, by being inconsistent over 38 games, by relying on the odd cup. You guys are way in over your head. You're not even grateful to the one man that was able to bring you silverware and put you in Champions League football for the first time in your history of ownership so far. And these are the players that you give him. These are the cards that my man has been dealt. Todd Bowley, if you could find the funds to find investors, I would like to see if you were capable of running this ship differently. But until you find that money, this is a collapse. This is absolute collapse. You have to find investors that are going to partner alongside you, and you have to buy this 60% of Clearlake Capital, whatever it is, 65%, you have to buy them out. You have to buy them out. It's the only way. Or you all have to go. I don't really give a shit which one it is, but something has to change here, because we cannot go anywhere with these lot running our club like a stock trading market. They're just buying, selling, instability, managers in, out, ego, no accountability. Just a revolving door constantly of different staff, and the same people up here just keep running the show. You don't look outside of Manchester City. You don't look outside of Brighton. You don't look outside of Monaco for your players. You go into a French market, you leave with Badiashile and Desassi when Cherki is there for under the wage limit that you have before Man City get involved. Desiree Doués and all these links. Michael Elise at Crystal Palace, you get taken to court. Ekatike.
I'm like, yo, damn.
You're not even getting, these directors, you're not even getting the best under 25 talents on the planet. This is the thing that you guys keep patrolling and portraying. We're getting the best under 25 talents on the planet. No, you're not. Garnacho is not one of the best under 25 talents on the planet.
Say it again. Garnacho, Delap, Giddens, they are not the best under 25 talent. Stop. They are not. Exactly, Matisse.
Liam Delap is not one of the best under 25 talents on the planet. Nor is Gittins, who didn't even have a breakout season at Dortmund. Had half a season. System changed. Irrelevancy. Not a golden boy. Not a top goal scorer. Not a Haaland or a Sancho. But this is the best talents. This is the best of the best. So you say. It's not. So you're not even doing what you set out to do to the best of your ability. It's a disgrace across the board. And it's on the board now. I'm not interested in who is managing this football club anymore. I'm not going to give this new manager stick, because he's just going to come in with his tail in between his legs, nod his head, do as they say, bring his profile up. We are now a stepping stone club for managers, not just for players. If we'll see how likes of Cole Palmer and Caicedo and these guys, how much patience they have to continue to keep being surrounded by mediocrity, the Reece James of this world, their whole careers. Like I said, people are getting older, chat. Caicedo's 25, 24, 25, Enzo's 24, Cole Palmer's 24, I think. Reece James is 26, Cucurella's 27, Sanchez is 27, Neto's 26, Tosson's 28. We are not young like that in terms of the starting 11. But when it comes to the bench, 20, 21, 19, 18, Hughes, Georges, Santoses, who I rate, Estevals, who I rate, but young.
Don't I always say that? We got babies on the bench. How many teams you know that's good teams that got Esteval, Santos, Dewey, Josh Achimpong? That's 4 teeny boppers. 4 teeny boppers. 4 teeny boppers. It's little kids.
How can you? So if you're not killing the game because your finishers like Ganacho and Delaps and Netos and Gittins and they're not clinical, João Pedros, they're not taking shots, and then you get to the 60th minute and everyone's fit, and the manager's in-game management just needs to be on point, guys, and he's bringing on these fucking children, and they're just sometimes going to make the impact, and sometimes they're not. That is not how you build consistency. That is not how you build a winning mentality, and it spreads like a disease across the team. Heads start to drop. Cole Palmer on transition. Passes aren't getting perfectly weighted. Heads start to drop. People start to lose patience and faith because they're surrounded by losers or people that aren't ready to win because they're children or they're incomplete. They're still developing. This is not going to work. I'm telling you verbatim now. I'm sorry. After you've just not even been able to stick with your manager, this is not going to work. So heads aren't rolling, but they should be. And I'm done. I am done. And I wish Maresca all the very best. I hope he goes to City after Pep or wherever he goes. I hope he kills it. If Enzo Fernandez needs to leave at the end of the season, I hope he leaves. I hope he gets trophies. I hope whoever leaves this football club, I really do wish you the very best because what is going on in here is ridiculous. Falling out with Tuchel, world-class manager. Falling out with Pochettino, meant to be someone that could develop the youth, has done for Southampton and Tottenham. Still falling out with him because you don't want to let him have any say on who he's keeping to build around in terms of the Chalobahs and Gallaghers. Whether you disagree or not, you've fallen out with him. You've now fallen out with Maresca. I'm done. I'm a loss for words. You fall out with everyone. So I fall out with you. I'm sorry. I do not believe in this shit any longer. I didn't believe in the recruitment before with the directors, but I just wanted an elite director. But these guys are not signing or bringing in an elite director. So now I'm done with them as well. If you're not going to sack these directors, you're not going to step away, leave your ego at the door, and walk away from footballing activities that don't concern you, and you can't even pump much more money in because you've already splashed it all. So it is a buy-to-sell situation, which we already know, due to the UEFA restrictions. At the very least, if you can't now make sure that you get an elite-level director who is not going to squander and waste any more money, whether or not that's on purpose, well, I guess it must be, because you guys are happy, right? So it must be on purpose. It must be on purpose that we keep wasting money because we want to buy B, C, tier, grade talents that we can sell in the future. We're not interested in bringing in the best of the best anymore. Maybe because of the wage cap. I don't know. I'm not in the negotiations. All I know is that it's wraps. Finito. We're going into Man City with Willy Caballero in goal. Oh no, in the dugout, yeah? And we're fifth. And God knows where we'll finish. But I don't care where we finish. I'm not interested if we finish 4th, 5th, 6th. It's just Champions League football at the end of the day. We should be thinking about winning majors, winning trophies, Kings of London, Pride of London, world champions. Too much smoke has been blown up their ass for that Club World Cup. Look at the league. Look at consecutively the league finishes. Look at the Champions League. What are you going to do? Are you going to do any damage? With 7 defeats at Wembley on the trot. We're staring at irrelevancy, lads and lassies. We're staring it in the face. And these people are culpable and they're complicit. So we're done here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. In a bit, people. Peace.
Damn, that was good, man. I'm not even gonna lie. He cooked. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. He cooked. I see why my man sent me that. There was a few things that in there that I said that me and him said the same, but there's a lot of shit in there that I didn't say too. That he make me even look at. Like, oh, it's crazy. All you can do is shake your head, bro. That's all you can do. Shake your fucking head and hope these fucking idiots get it correct, bro. It's nothing more, nothing less. These idiots gotta get it correct. That's it. That's basically what it come down to. You know what I mean? If Sunderland win, they could go above us. Ain't that a bitch? It's a Chelsea thing. It's a Chelsea thing. Ah, boy, it's a Chelsea thing, man. This is what we do. This is what we do, fellas. Matisse, what's up, guys? Yo, Matisse cooked. I can't even lie. That video was on point.
I watched it, dude. I watched it while mine was uploading. You know
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really was on
Let me tell you, Jimmy, yeah, the way mine went, yeah. So obviously I was on Husam's show yesterday, innit? Last night. So obviously the whole day the news was coming out, you know, slowly. I think I covered one of the AFCON games at like 4 p.m. And then people were already sending me stuff, and I'm like, yeah, can I know where this is going? Unless they kind of sort it out. Like, you know, when there's like, it's high tensions, we'll give it to the end
you don't
of the
know
summer.
whether or not,
Because sometimes you can get one of those where it's like, to the end of the summer and then we'll part ways or whatever it is, isn't it? Because it sounded too stupid to get rid of him now. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those. Either way, I got to the show and then we started to get the Fabrizio stuff. I was like, oh my days.
Yeah, once the Fabrizio got, I knew it was a wrap.
Then it was one of those Happy New Year, everyone. I went straight to bed. I was like, listen, I'm not trying to see anything. So I've gone to bed, woke up like 11:30, went to the gym. I think I got there like 12, yeah. Just as I was about to enter the gym, I see the Fabrizio. So I put my phone on the side, recorded it. Little did I know, obviously, you know the Samsungs, innit? It records in 4K.
Yeah.
I didn't
so it
really.
had to upload. Yeah. So it take a
So
while.
I've sent it. I'm thinking, yeah, cool. It's gonna upload and that. But I'm in the gym. It says 4 hours. I'm thinking. I used the gym's Wi-Fi, still not loading. I was like, yeah, this is dark for me. You know what I'm saying? I got home. I'm looking at it. What's going on here? Oh, it's in 4K. I'm like, brother, you don't need to be in 4K. Send it in 240p. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I watched that. So I watched the other thing. Watched Matisse's thing as well. Listen, 100%, man. He's right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's right. Like,
and it wasn't even no people. Some people gonna look at that and think, oh, he's defending Maresca. That wasn't even 100% defending Maresca.
No.
It was more pointing out, look what you dudes did. Like y'all hiding behind Maresca. No, let's talk about
the context.
Yeah.
It's the context bit. But the problem is, and I'm sorry I gotta mention this. Context only works for one club, and it's the rest side of London. Otherwise, you can't mention no context. The minute you mention context, people don't want to hear it. They just want to hear what they want to hear. You can't mention context. Context doesn't work. But like, because we were talking about Palmer not scoring and whatever it was last night, and it was like, but there's no point in me calling him rubbish or he was way too good because of Poch and all that stuff that you mentioned earlier. If we know he's been injured or he hasn't played for 13 games, whatever it is, so that's the context. But no. If we look,
yeah, that's what jokers do, man.
It's Jimmy though. They watch the games on their calculator and they want to tell you about XA, XG, and all that, brother. I'm like, bro, because remember that when you see a chance in the game and then you go and see what the stat says, sometimes the stat doesn't register it. Or like even if you hit the post, that's not even a shot on target, but that's hitting the post, you know. So I don't really care about the numbers like that. It's only really doesn't always give you the right idea. So we watch the games for a reason, innit?
Exactly. I tell people that all the time, man. You go back. Sometimes you go and look at stats when you trying to verify what you see, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you could say, you know what, is this what I'm looking at? Is this what you know what I mean? Yeah, man, this shit is crazy, bro.
Well, you know what it is now? Since I started doing content, Jimmy, I started noticing the Donnies that cover games, but they don't watch the game. You know?
Oh man, I was on stream arguing with somebody. I forgot what last week must have. And I'm arguing with dude. When I'm talking to him, I can see he like looking in his phone. And then he came up with this talking about the stat. I said, "You didn't watch the game, did you?" I said, "Yeah, you didn't watch the game. I know you did."
And you did. This is the usual talking point. It's the usual talking point.
I can't argue with you about a game you didn't watch. It's a bad faith argument. You didn't watch it. You clearly just gonna be saying shit to try to trigger me. You're not gonna be saying that makes sense. You didn't see the game. You have no context.
Because even yesterday, I was talking to the Arsenal fan here, and he was telling me. So I don't know. I ain't watched all your stuff, so I don't know if I missed anything. I blamed Garnacho for both of the goals.
Yeah, for losing his man.
I said that with the second one, we could have even gotten a foul for the Dalap thing because the way that guy ran in the back of him, you could have given him a foul for that. But we don't really want to talk about the ref, yeah?
Yeah.
I think Chalobah, what's it called? Mistimed his header because no centre back heads it backwards towards his own goal. We're not trying to score that way.
Yeah,
however, that's a mistake. I think he kind of started to go down, as in he jumped too early.
He
started going down and just tried to get ahead to it.
But like I said with the Chalobah thing, as much as it pissed me off in the moment and I cussed him, that happens a handful of times per game.
It does.
So
you jumped too early.
You and I, Jimmy, spoke about this for the Brentford game. Do you remember when Garnacho fell asleep at the back post?
Yes. Either way, it's still on
the last action.
Mark your man. It's the last action. There's no way that I'm gonna look at that and blame Chalobah more than Garnacho. Because
even if Palmer was there, I would have blamed Palmer.
Listen,
it doesn't matter who was there. It just seems to be that the
My
same
thing is
Donny's
this.
there and he doesn't learn his lesson. That's my problem.
My thing is this, yes, sir. If that ball is not touched by Clavier, it doesn't go in. He has to touch it. If Garnacho is doing his job, he never touches it. He never gets to that ball. So that's why I put most of the blame on him. That's why I put most of the fucking
My
blame.
issue is that he hasn't learned. How do you not see? You've already made that mistake before. Aren't you worried that you don't end up making the same mistake again? You know, sometimes that's like saying you've tripped over like what's it called? You know, when you like a pothole or something where you're walking.
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep tripping over it every week? Every day you're walking on that same road, you trip over it. No, like you at some point you remember, even when you're driving, there's a pothole on
There's
here.
a pothole here. Let me dip around it. Yeah.
This Donny seems to fall asleep every single
time.
time.
It's like he think like it's corner. Look at the ball. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. No, defend your man, bro. Defend your man.
Brother, it's mad. But then I had people telling me, no, the free players went for one ball, which is dumb anyway. I don't agree with that either, but I'm saying it goes on up. Then you also have obviously both of them had an issue, as in before the Garnacho thing, innit? One of them had 3 players jumping for it or 2, wherever it was. The other one had the missed time header. But it just depends. This is how you know whether someone's played their game or not. Because what's the issue? Now you've been on panels as well, Jimmy. They want you to talk about the players that they want you to mention. To get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they want you to talk about and it's like I'm not about to talk about this guy when this guy is the one that fucked up more than him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're like, no, you're scapegoating 49.
A scapegoat. I mean, he's scapegoating himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, brother. They're like, nah, we like scapegoating and this and that. Why don't you speak about this guy and that guy? I'm like, brother, I'm here to speak about the players I think messed up.
So point scoring with some of these people in it.
But listen, bro, this is the life of a Chelsea fan, bro. There's never a dull day. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the game, whether it's the manager, bro. Now we're gonna see whether they're gonna recruit Matisse or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Matisse put himself for the job. We'll see.
Hey, Sky, there's the link. I don't know if you wanted to come on or not, but there's the link, Sky. The Sky likes to talk his shit. He backs BlueCo. Yeah, Sky backs BlueCo. That's why I wanted to send him the link. I want him to join so he can come up here and back BlueCo.
Yeah, true. Everyone's meant to do a defensive job regardless. Like, yeah, he's not a defender. That's not to let someone
like talk about Garnacho's not a defender. What are you talking about? It's a set piece.
Bro, that's basic of football.
Exactly. Everybody's set piece. Felix, what's up, man? Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, big up, Jim.
Yeah, yo, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to eat.
All good.
Right
yeah, you good, digger.
Yeah, be right downstairs.
Yeah, Chalba made a mistake, but the goal wasn't Skullbig's what Chalba did. Skullbig's what Garnacho didn't do.
But that's the basic of football, bro. Just watch the man, don't watch the ball in this situation. It's simple.
Yeah. I mean, look, you can say that if Chalaba cleared it, then that's
don't happen.
But then you already once Chalaba heads that ball, the situation has happened. So what's your next step? Do you get what I'm saying?
Tell me which defender doesn't make that mistake, you know? Like, it happens sometimes. So
you jump too early sometimes, ball skims your head. Sometimes it happens.
But what Garnacho did,
I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is? I think a lot of the times, it's just depending on. I think it's not even one of those you don't understand the game kind of thing. I just feel like if you've played the game a lot of the times, especially if you play the thing, you kind of, it's stuff you pick up and it becomes like basics. And I think a lot of people have played football. They just played with their mates. And, you know, bro, I used to do it when you just put 2 bags on the floor and you kick ball, you know what I'm saying? But there's no rules to that. And I think it's not the same as playing in like 11 and doing that, whatever, like, do you know what I'm saying? 11 aside and whatever. But I think my thing's always been if I don't know something, I'm trying to learn it from others. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think we just got people that don't understand that want to teach us, bro. You know what I'm saying? This teaching us the wrong thing. Teaching us the wrong thing. But what do you guys think about the manager stuff, bro? Like,
look about me, sir. Oh, who's linked?
The managers that are linked, or what manager you would get in. at this
Yeah, the
moment.
problem is like they're still facing the same problems Maresca did. Like, what, these guys are going to go in the dressing room still with whoever, Rosinha, whoever it is. Like, these guys are still going to go into the dressing room. The sporting directors are still here. They're still going to buy the same players under the directive of Egbali and all that. So they're just going to have a problem. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the results might pick up here and there, new manager bounce, etc. But like, all of these players now have to adapt to a slightly different style of play. I know some people say Rosinha is like similar style to Maresca, but it's not 100% a carbon copy of it. But because they're young players, maybe they'll adapt quicker just because of that fact. But he's still going to face the same problem. And say he wins something again, like a Carabao Cup, like wins a cup for us, right? Then most people, when they win something, like most managers, when they win something, they want to build on it. That feeling of being vindicated, like I won something, I believe in my style of play, I've won something now, I want to build on that. And these guys won't let him have the players that helps him achieve that. We'll be talking about this manager getting sacked in like 18
But
months from now.
that's like me. Sorry, Nathan. Yeah, but that's like me
go ahead.
hitting 1K and then still aiming for 1K, brother. Like you have to aim higher now.
Yeah.
You have to aim higher, bro. Like the aim can't be the same, innit? And I think the same as people that make money. When you realize you can make X amount of money a day, you're gonna try to do that tomorrow and the day after, and then you're gonna try build on it. And I think this whole thing about you just get one target and you just keep maintaining that target. That me and Jimmy, well, I haven't got it, but Jimmy would be on 1K, would still be on 1K because his aim is to be at 1K and he stays in there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense. But I think in general, obviously, Farioli, bro, he's known as the Italian. Just for some people that don't know in Holland, he's known as the Italian Arteta. Do you get me? He had man wearing hard hats in the changing room.
Ajax and bottled it.
He bottled the 9-point lead and then cried on the pitch, and then he left. Do you get me?
Wow.
So he left. Yeah, he's trying to win the league now, but brother, if he does this for us, he's gonna be this magnified, bro. It's not the same as doing it at Ajax. The only issue is that Dutch people had a bit of issue with him being Italian and all that. I don't know what it was, but they like the whole Dutch manager stuff, whatever. Okay. So it was kind of against him, but he was backed and everything. So obviously it was mad with that one. Who else was it? Listen, I called him Liam Reservoir on my thing. Listen, I was like, listen, I'm not trying to stutter on my watch. Let me just call him Reservoir. But listen, bro, even if he plays good football or not, bro, it's I don't know, man. I just feel like, just throw this guy under a bus as well. Let's ruin his career. You know what I'm saying? Just, brother, that's mad, you know. That's
to be fair, look what happened to Potter after we fired him. Yeah.
If you look at it this way, if Strasbourg gets Matisse, it wouldn't change much, you know.
Yeah, so he's already said it doesn't. So now who are they going to get Strasbourg? This is the reason why.
Apparently, it's an American coach in Minnesota or something. FC. They want to replace him with that guy.
MLS coach.
Yeah, MLS coach. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a hard one.
Oh, he was on side as well.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Yeah, at this point, they don't really care about the Strasbourg fan base and the club as a whole.
Yeah, there was always meant to be development. Development FC for it.
Fabinho's down as well. Oh, my days. But yeah, like I said, but it's weird, man. For me, at the end of the day, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know what? Let's just see what happens, bro. Because even if this Reservoir that Donny doesn't do his thing properly, they might sack him as well end of the season and say he's a. You know what someone said to me earlier? Yeah, I don't remember where I read this. Or someone said this to me. I don't remember who it was. They said, obviously, we know Iqbali loves this De Zerbi Donny here.
Yeah,
he does.
Hey, listen, does. You know what De Zerbi's on, isn't it? He would come in and say, "Yo, bring me Greenwood." Yeah, Iqbali would say no. Iqbali would say no, and then he would lose his head, blood.
Imagine the fan base, huh?
You get back to square one. So this whole
Greenwood better than all our wingers.
Oh, he is. He is.
Yeah, by the way.
Sure.
Yeah. Any manager that signs, what did he say? Farioli put a manager rules that any potential move will continue together. Yeah, he's gonna stay, man. This is his chance to get in the world.
That's to win the league.
He will stay. He will stay because he's not stupid to accept this job.
Yeah, listen, he's learned his lesson from Ajax.
Yeah, he his job is clear. If he bottled like that at Ajax, his job is too big for him, bro.
Bro, Jimmy, if you saw the video of him crying, you would laugh, you know. I swear that you would say, bro, don't not bring him to Chelsea, blood. If you saw that video of him crying on the pitch,
Yo,
They're going for
Lane Kiffin is a college football coach in America.
Oh wow.
That's a Lane Kiffin.
Man. Oh man. Yeah, Deserby won't work here.
Of course not. That's funny. It's ironic because most people want him as well. People like CA, Mafia, and shit. That's what they're running for.
But he's playing really good football. I've seen some of the games, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's not necessarily too complicated, but it's one of those where he needs time. You know,
Of course,
he needs time. He'll probably need. But to be fair, though, he had Mudryk cooking when he was with him, so you never know what he adds to
Revive
his
his career or something.
Yeah,
But,
right. If we get Deserby and all we get for it is Mudryk, I'm good.
well, listen, I'm just saying, bro. The only person that can improve 49 is God.
Look at Broby. Look at Broby falling on the floor like
task,
for real. Look at this shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, I think people keep telling me about, well, can this manager improve him, bro? Only God can improve 49. We don't got no hope,
He's
brother.
he's horrible.
Bro, because you know what it is, yeah? If you ain't got the fundamentals, it's dark for you. And I think he's played a lot of games and still ain't managed to get the fundamentals. So when people say he can improve, what's he going to improve?
And guess what? One of our best players this year has been Sanchez. Guess who don't like Sanchez?
Deserby. Yeah.
He made that nigga the third choice center back.
Yeah.
the third choice
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I forgot about that still. Yeah, he did. You know, the minute if we ever get Deserby, bro, you know Sanchez gonna go back to last season. Sanchez just to annoy him, bro. You know. Or what a save!
Sanchez would be in Bomb squad.
True. Give Sterling some company, huh?
Well, listen, even as a Chelsea content creator, yeah, obviously, besides this whole manager stuff, yeah, there's no the transfer window's open. We have nothing to talk about. You know.
Well, I'm sure they'll sign some teenagers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I read something correctly, but some brief said like Rosinia actually asked if there is money to spend in January. I don't know how true that is, and where I read it, I think it was some good journal, decent. But like, imagine your new manager ask you for more signings. That's quite funny.
Imagine he asked for a centre back and he gets one, and Maresca didn't get a centre back and he asked for one. So
if Maresca didn't get his centre back,
yeah.
What makes you think they're gonna give it to Rezwan?
That's what I mean. It could be a spiteful thing. You know what I mean? Like out of spite, just because they didn't really like Maresca the way he was sort of pushing back on what they were doing. So next manager comes in, here you go.
Just tell him shut up and sit down, bro. That's what they're gonna tell him. We're giving you a better job. Be quiet. You've got upgraded. What was it called? We gave you a raise and upgraded your position. You know what I'm saying? From Strasbourg to Chelsea. We don't want to hear you talk no more, bro. That's really what's going on there, isn't it?
Yeah.
They used him as a fit, bro. It's like a corporate job. You know what I'm saying? They just moved him up and said, "Yo, we need you to cover. The guy's gone. You're getting this extra pay and be quiet." Oh no! What a save by Donnarumma, bro. Yes, so Liverpool drew at home to Leeds. What's worse?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they
Look at the save, bro, Jimmy, man.
Oh, what a save by Donnarumma.
This Adingra you selling, bro. They could have been 2-0 up, bro.
Adingra fucking up out here?
He bought Rodri on and he bought another Donny on as well. What's his name? He bought on Doku.
Oh, yeah, for Savio got hurt.
Yeah. Man said the Roses ain't getting no players. The Roses is dark, you know. Adingra skipped AFCON. What nation did he play for?
Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
What, Ivory Coast got eliminated?
No. Oh, he skipped AFCON? No, he wouldn't have skipped AFCON.
Yeah, he's Ivorian, yeah.
No, he did, because I watched Ivory Coast. He wasn't in the team, innit?
Or maybe are they still in it? Were
They
they in it?
lost. I think now they beat. I was watching that game actually. I don't even remember what the score is. I was watching it. One sec. I think, yeah, Gabon, innit? Gabon went out.
Gabon.
I
He
read
won
somewhere
3-0,
that
yeah.
Gabon went out. Gabon went out, and the president or something, but what's it called, kicked out Aubameyang and the captain. He said they can't play for the nation no more, blood, because you embarrassed us. They were 2-0 up, I think, and they went down. They lost 3-2 to Ivory Coast.
Oh, that's terrible.
Man said, yo, burn you lot, blood. Don't come back.
Stay in France. Yeah, stay in France. Don't come back. Don't fucking come back.
Let me check this.
Yeah, they're definitely through.
So wait, nobody don't want Sunderland manager?
Reggie Libri. That's when someone else brought up the Lens manager. They're top of Liga as well, above PSG.
I don't know if that's true, you know. I'm trying to find out whether that's true or not.
Nathan, only thing we could do is wait and see how this shit plays out, man. Because
we kind of know how it's going to play out, yeah.
No, I'm talking about once we get this manager and see what he does.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I know he's going to change the formation. There will be a slight improvement in performance. Like, obviously, they're going to play exact same way Maresca plays, regardless. So, you'll see better football.
Good manager. Can who's that? Is that Honest?
Honest. Which manager?
No, that's the Brighton one, isn't it? Now, who's the Stuttgart manager? Who's that?
Oh, Hornes, Sebastian Hornes.
That's Honest, isn't it? We were linked to him, I swear, last season.
We were, yeah.
Whatever it was, before we got Maresca.
Another young manager, yeah.
Right. Yeah, look. So, they're about to fuck up two clubs.
Oh, 100%. They mess up Strasbourg and replace him with whoever they do. It's going to fuck that up big time. But they don't care. Like, Strasbourg's always the feeder club.
Vardio coming on. Third man. Tinker and Robbie, you know. My boy, the Vardio, he celebrated on stream when the Vardio went. You know how, bro, I swear, yeah, he's an Ajax Arsenal fan. When they got rid of Robbie, he called me, thank you. That's what he said. Because remember, we got Gu back, innit? So we got Gu because of the Jackson thing. So they ended up going for him. Yeah. Oh, he was so happy, bro.
Yeah, they tripping.
When Rosinha don't work out, the Minnesota United dude.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. They can fire Regressing and then hire the Minnesota United coach. Well,
Hey, Holland. Listen, Sunderland away ain't easy, bro.
For real, it's looking like. That's why I said Sunderland. Don't be surprised if their coach, don't be the next hipster coach. Have you see what Sunderland's doing with the little bit of?
That's one season, bro. Jimmy, you know this one of those teams that's gonna fall off next season, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't fall off at the second half of this season. These teams don't never hold up, man.
Usually not.
From Kenya, do you think though? I big up Vincent, bro. Man said, hi, Jamie, watching from Kenya. Do you think we will make top 4 this season after the recruitment was shit in the transfer window? Worst run club in the world currently.
I don't know, bro. With Maresca, yeah, I would have thought we would have got Champions League. Now, I'm worried. I'm fucking worried. Do I think it's impossible? No, I think it's possible because we still got talented players, you know.
Yep.
But it would really take for them to all start clicking.
Yeah.
If a manager could come in and do that, God bless him.
You know this with a new manager coming in. Sometimes it's just about doing the basics, and
sometimes all it is.
You put players in the right positions, and then you try to see whether you could accommodate certain players because of whatever reason, innit? Like, because remember when you come in mid-season, you don't always have the luxury of having the transfer window open like this time. Usually, managers get sacked December, or they get sacked after the window, innit? So all you have to do really is try to set up in a basic manner. Yeah, let's say put it like in a way where it's like you don't put Caicedo in the 8 or anything like, you know what I'm saying. You just put him in the 6, Palmer on the right, or Esteban on the right, Palmer in the like the first lineup we would all think of, kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you'd probably tweak it based on what you think. Do you know what I'm saying? You get through that, and then sometimes you change it. I think like what Slot done, innit? Remember when Slot came in, that kind of thing. The only problem is he decided he done it the wrong way around, bro. He decided, let me adapt to the players the first season. The next season, he said, nah, we're doing it my way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he should have just left everything. He should have just left well enough alone, man.
You could have just kept the team, bro, and just changed the players, bro.
I'm sure Racini's watched at least a couple of videos of Chelsea's last couple of games. So try and get a feel for the players.
All we need to do is hope that, all we need to do is hope that Pep doesn't watch any of the Chelsea games. Yeah. We might be able to get away with it, right? Because, bro, everyone I spoke to is telling me, the City game's going to be dark for us on the weekend.
Imagine Maresca ends up his assistant again, if in time for the game.
Hey, listen, imagine, the game starts. The game's about to start. You know, when the managers come out, bro, and you just see Maresca in that City top, bro, just creeping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the Undertaker, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just pulling that boom, sitting on the chair. Hey, that's dark.
It's dark. Yeah.
Take him on, Doku. Take him on. Woo! Skinned him. Damn.
Nah, Levi won't be back for the season. He'll be back for like the last 5 games, if that. And even then, what's the point?
I'm JJ, my bad at it. You know.
It's crazy. I can't believe on the first of the year is the day they actually decided.
Yeah, that's mental.
What a news.
Man said, "This is that's like the Merry Christmas, you filthy animal thing, bro. That kind of thing, but it's a New Year's one. It's a New Year one. Like, okay, you know what? This is your New Year's gift, bro." Oh, Adingra to Ivorian, he wasn't called up for AFCON, so he didn't miss it.
He wasn't called up? That's crazy.
He wasn't called up, huh?
He was there last time. I remember him scoring a key goal or making a key assist or something.
Hey, Morning Zombie, man said, what's it called? New Year, New Me. You know?
That's what it was. He was young player of the tournament. That's what it was. And then he didn't even get a call up this time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember
that. There's politics involved in that.
They took Zaha, though. You get me?
Yeah.
Oh, Zaha's playing?
Yeah, Zaha's playing.
Yeah, he is.
I know Cameroon looking good, though. That's what I couldn't...
Clear it. That's it.
Is it the final? Is it the year? Latimus, is it coming home to the Super Eagles, man? Is it coming home? Prime, I got the link.
Got the assist for Haaland's goal. Now I remember. Yeah.
The link is right there, Prime.
You know what he said, Monster? Instead of us trying to appeal this Caicedo yellow, we're sacking our manager.
They need to appeal it. It's a bullshit ass yellow, man.
You know what it is? I've been reading it on Twitter recently, you know. Our club, our owners don't have chest. Look at Arsenal. They always complain to the FA. Why are we not complaining?
No, that's real shit.
Bro, I saw some video on X showing Arteta chasing down other players on the touchline.
On the pitch,
he's closing them. Yeah, he is helping them, closing them down, bro. Like I was screaming.
Igal made a video to that. You seen that video? Igal made. You seen the video? Igal? He put another picture of a manager just being at the edge of their box and saying, "Well, he's doing the same thing."
No, he's not.
The whole
Arteta's breaking down into position, like
he's basically screaming in his face.
What a save! What a
you know what
save.
it's like, Jimmy? That's like you. You know when you get close to your mate and you drive on a car and you slam the brake and you trying to hit him for jokes.
Yeah.
This person just moves up. Bro, that's exactly what he does. Every time a player thinks he's calm, you just see in a shadow next to him and he's like, yo, and he just loses the ball, bro. Hey,
what is Vardiol complaining about? He got fouled. Oh, he did step on Vardiol's foot. Wow, he did. Show that again. Show that other angle. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought he stepped on his foot. I think he stepped on Vardial's foot, but Vardial didn't fall. You gotta fall from that, man. You gotta fall and go, ah!
Yeah, but then he gets that yellow blood, you know what I'm saying? And then
you gotta fall like you dying, man. Crossing the box.
Chucky, it's mad, you know. One day he's taking them with his right foot, one day he's taking them with his left foot, bro.
Both sides, man. Both fucking sides.
Like Rodri's already moving mad, you know. Every time I watch him, bro, he's just so calm on the ball.
Ooh,
He done this little turn earlier. Foden. Bro. You know what Foden's doing today? Foden's just doing that thing that you know, on FIFA you can do that training thing. You can train before the game and you have to go around the corner. And that's what he's just dribbling around, bro. we need a bit more than dribbling around.
Oh yeah, we actually do need a City win to keep Sunderland away from us, man. It's fucked up. Because we can't catch City anyway, but Sunderland can catch us.
Yeah, since my manager's been sacked, we just need City to win it this year. You know what I'm saying?
City to win it.
Anyone, ABA, innit? Anyone but Arsenal. That's how it's like.
People saying to us to throw the game as well before Maresca got sacked.
Yeah, it was like that before, but now we thought we had some. You know what I'm saying? We thought we might try to do something. You know what I'm saying, in the season, whether it's the Champions League, whatever it was, I think those hopes have died, mate. They have died. We've left them last year. We're in a new year now.
Completely dead. Yes, you got that one right on point, bro. Those hopes are completely dead.
Yeah, but that dusty club, that's finished, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Bruno Enjoyer, bro. Hey, what's that? Yo, Jimmy, read that.
Manchester United remain on their stand. Support Hammering. Yeah, man. Support him. Keep supporting him.
Hey, the name, bro. Man said my name is Bruno Enjoyer, you know.
Bruno Enjoyer.
Foden?
Bruno Enjoyer. God damn.
We can gift you Ekbali if you want him.
Yeah, y'all want Ekbali? Y'all can keep Ineos too. We don't want Ineos.
You know what? We got you someone called Enzo Fernandes. You can have him.
You know, yeah, y'all can have the Fernandez twins.
Just Argentina.
I call him Enzo Fernandes because recently when he's doing that box pressure, he got dumb performances. Here you go.
All that shit dried up, man. Even he scored a goal this weekend, but his performance was still terrible, man.
Right, you see, he didn't even need to do what he done for that second time because when we had the other opportunity here, he don't have to roof it.
My gosh! He had to do it on the left side, anywhere on the left side, and it goes in the back of the net.
He tried to do an Instagram reel. He wanted 2 clips so that he can post them. You don't need to go top bins, bro.
Yep.
You just need to hit on target, get the goal, keep it moving.
100% agree with you. He tried to make a pretty shot. He tried to do the Hollywood shit. It's annoying, man. Yeah, it's annoying.
I said, respect Bruno. There's levels. Hey, listen, I don't even want to tell you what level Bruno's on. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe Bruno hurt. That motherfucker never.
I don't think there's a game at Old Trafford today. He's probably running around. But, he got all the freedom. You know what I mean? There's no one there.
Ooh, that needed more lift on it.
Turkey.
Look at Rodri just in there, just winning the ball back, recycling it.
Man.
Ooh, City looking dangerous, but it ain't happening. BlueCo doesn't seem bothered by the prospect of disrupting Strasbourg season. The club they also own. A source close to everybody confirmed they couldn't care less. Nah, they wouldn't say that.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you this, Jimmy. I don't know if you know. The last thing you want to do is annoy French fans.
Yeah,
I remember when they had riots, and I saw elephants on the street. I saw them, bro. These man were, brother. I've seen animals on the street that you shouldn't have on the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Yeah, bro. The minute they start to get annoyed, that stadium's gonna get locked off.
Oh, Doku! Oh, what a save! Doku was cooking. Did y'all see that? Holy!
Bro, he hit him in his head, bro.
How far ahead am I?
Oh, hit him in his head, bro. Why did he try to go?
Oh, that would have been going. I think that was going to the corner.
Yeah, but what was he? I feel he aimed so high. He tried to do near post.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was cutting it back. Yeah, keeper was going left and he was cutting it back right. Keeper was going right. I'm saying left, far left, and he was cutting it back to his left.
But he tell, bro, no Q. I used to say he used to dribble with his. He used to look at his laces when he's dribbling, bro. He's improved.
He's
you know?
improved, man. He's improved a lot. Yeah.
You know what I rate about Doki though? His
big up,
confidence, innit?
Oh,
Like, he doesn't give up.
You don't
Like,
remember that last
goes
fuck
at his
up.
man.
Yeah, he just keep
No
going.
matter how much we've laughed at him and called him Beetlejuice and all that, he just kept going at his man, keeps going at his man. The only thing he needed to do was fix his end product, and he did.
And he did, man. This year he's starting to get some.
Yeah, so that's cool. This is the thing though, like certain players just need more time. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because remember, every player has their own bedding in period.
Regression is not
me and Jimmy could both play in the team. Jimmy comes on, we both sign at the same time. Jimmy, same age, everything. Jimmy cooks, I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird one.
Fofana and Saliba was and Fofana was the better center back.
Yeah.
And look what happened after injuries. Who's the better center back then?
You get injuries that can hold someone down. You can have even the thing that people don't want to mention really is the stability at a club with the manager. Like what really helps Arsenal, for example, is to have them having a manager there for 6 years. Essentially, everyone knows everything. So when they bring a player in, it's literally just putting a piece of a puzzle in. Because you're getting the player you're missing. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas with us, it's more, we'll change this piece and then we'll change another piece. Now the puzzle don't match no more. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to go under the couch looking for that missing puzzle. You know what I mean? But that's only if they want. So, yeah, it's crazy. I'll go. Yeah, I'll go Holland.
Maresca questioned whether Andre Santos was ready to start when Caicedo was suspended last month. He talked about Chelsea's lack of experience after the draw with Newcastle, which was another red flag for Chelsea boys. How is that a red flag? We have inexperience. What the fuck is a red flag? The red flag is he's right. That's the, oh my gosh, he's figured us out. We got to fire him. About red flag. Fuck is the red flag about that? You know what?
These owners really think just because they're talented, quote unquote, that they can just understand in a certain game when pressure's on, like what to do and all that.
I hope they get it right. I want them to get it right because I want my club to win. That's it. That's
100%.
But this is the point, though. My thing is, certain systems don't always work with any type of player in it, which is why you get certain players for certain systems. And I think that's the thing that I've always said, where we may have bought a wrong player. Sometimes the player, it might be right player, wrong manager, or whatever they call it, whereas wrong player, or even when we said with Potter, right manager, wrong time. So it doesn't always mean he's a bad manager. He just didn't suit us at the time. But this is where you fix your mistakes. You put your hands up and say, yo. And this is why I've never had an issue with Bowley, because when he played Football Manager that first season, and he decided to bring in Sterling and them, man, he at the end of the season, he was like, yo, Mandem, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Mandem, I messed up.
He didn't have a fucking sporting director. Remember, they was trying to hire him. They was trying to hire so many different people, and all the people was like, nah, they was questioning the project, and I don't blame them.
Didn't they
you know what?
Only of them was trying. They were trying to get the top guy. Remember, they tried to get Michael Edwards from Liverpool. They kept trying.
Did. Yeah.
And what's the other done his name?
I can only imagine what Dave Fellows is doing right now.
Vivel. I think it's Vivel.
Yeah, Christopher Vivel, he left.
Vivel, he left.
By the way, yeah.
As soon as Nkunku got injured, he dipped. He went to United, and I think, who did he get for United? He got someone for United. I don't remember. He's at United now, isn't it? So.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This shit is crazy, man.
Bro, listen. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? Man said Robbie's an intelligent striker. Bro. No comment. I've just seen the Sky Sports thing. Yeah, I sent it to you in the group earlier, Jimmy, bro. The things they were saying was mad.
Hold on, let me see.
The briefing, they said Maresca. What did they say? He's not emotionally intelligent or something like that. You know, Bro, if you
Oh,
watch
they
it,
reaching. They are reaching, yo.
yeah, you know when someone sends them the briefing, they got the little briefing that they're reading off. Bro, I was thinking, yo, there's no way.
Mental fortitude. Yeah, I'm reading it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he ain't got
right.
the mental
Get the
fortitude.
fuck
anymore.
out of here. I'm looking at it right now. Get out of here. I can't even play this because it's Sky Sports. But,
Yeah,
oh
don't play. I was gonna say, don't play.
Oh my gosh, this is a load of crap.
Even the guy that was reading it got shocked. You know, whoever sent that.
Yeah, even the dude reading it, he looking like, what the fuck?
You say at some point, you know what he said? He said like, we're talking about a head coach.
These dudes are hilarious, man. Like, yo, the boy need to cut it out. Yeah, fire him. He's going. Don't do the hit job. Just let it go. It's only
Trying to
gonna,
assassinate
it's
his
gonna make y'all
character,
look
yeah.
worse. Yeah, it's just gonna make them look worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, just move it on. Just go hire the new guy, and that's it.
Sterling new life under a new manager. Oh yeah, he could go to new now, innit? You know what I'm saying? He can go to new now. I had his link to West Brom or West Ham.
West Ham,
yeah, on loan, yeah.
Yeah, that would make Mike so happy. You know,
Mike,
he's gonna lose it.
Wow.
Listen,
He-
Mike's
he- he
close
get-
up. Hey, listen, bro, he's just about recovered from the Callum Wilson signing, man. Do you know what I mean? So
Every time I watch West Ham final score or something happening in the game, Mike's the first person pop up on my head. I be like, God damn, man, this kid really is a fan of this club. Of all the clubs in London, he had to pick this one.
yeah,
Is
bro.
it through bloodline with Mike's? It was passed down. That club was passed down to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst, man. Because you don't know no better when you're young.
It's dark. Do you know what I'm saying? It's dark.
Super dark, man. Super
The
dark.
things that I know you watch some of the, because obviously you got the show with Lewis, yeah. Capital Conflict with Northside, bro.
Yeah, Capital Conflict. Yeah.
He was on a generational run. Every time they lost a game, he'd come on and say some crazy stuff.
Yeah, Mike was saying some crazy shit.
Some crazy stuff. I'm thinking, yo.
Yeah,
But,
I can imagine being a fan of a club like that, bro. I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't love the sport. There's no way I could love the
I just
sport.
think he's you know what it is though? He's told me from early though that he believes West Ham was gonna get relegated. This is from last season. But he was saying if we don't do X, Y, and Z, we're gonna get relegated. And then when they found himself in that position, he was like, I told you, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's looking bad out there for West Ham. And for the first time ever, I see Bowen name mixed up with being moved on this summer.
And he signed a death row contract, bro, 6 years or so.
Ooh, what they playing out the back. Oh, what great football by City. Oh, and got Doku 1-on-1. If he scores this will be player of the week. Oh,
Not like Vardy in midfield, you know.
Oh, Doku, you piece of crap.
Yo, Doku does not look as quick
Only
as
it was Holland, huh?
You feel like he's still like, I don't know, man. He looks stiff, pause.
Look at Rodri. Look at Rodri. Look at Rodri. Look at Rodri. Give me that.
Check,
Give me
look at check. Ah,
that's a terrible foul, Diaz. Oh, no foul.
keep going. I'm literally like 2 seconds behind Jimmy. That's funny. Cherokee.
Good ball. Oh, almost.
Boom, cross it. Ah,
Sunderland getting robbed. Really not.
Rodri changed that game in the second half.
Yeah, these are good stuck in tackles, man. These are good tackles. I like that he's not calling these fouls. You get good football like this, man. You keep blowing the whistle, stopping the game every 2 seconds. It kills the game.
we need this referee for our games, bro. You get me? He'd let Caicedo off a little bit more.
He will get red by this.
Man
But
said,
Rodri definitely brings on stability in the second half.
10 minutes, bro. Man, it doesn't matter about the ref, bro. They all get briefed to scam us. That's why we got Michael Oliver for the City game. You know what's mad, Jimmy? Yeah, I've actually never in my life checked which referee is coming to a game. I found out who the ref is when I start the game. You know.
When I watch the game, yeah, when the game come on, that's when I normally see the ref. Or if I'm on a panel and somebody bring it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. When people told me who the ref is, I'm like, brother, you really went and searched that, you know?
The ref announcements. I don't be caring, man.
Bro,
They
yeah.
all to me. They all crap.
Bro.
Ooga ball.
Boom. This is the thing, though. If you're gonna cross it from one winger to another, he needs to put it back into the box.
Right back into the box, man.
But they have so many players in behind, bro. I swear, Arteta tried to tell us, what's it called? Xhaka was finished.
Yeah, you would have thought, right? That motherfucker went and played how many more good years of football? 3, 4? Shit.
Man went on done the Invincible and came back. And he said, I said, he just became captain of Sunderland, bro. You know what's mad? They asked him, what's your favorite stuff about Sunderland? Do you remember that? When they done the interview, what would you love about Sunderland? He goes, he's the captain, bro. Bro, you should have just said, I want to come back to the Prem, bro. You get me? That's what he wanted.
That motherfucker know nothing about this club. I just coming back, man. That's it. Ooh, good touch. That's Vardy with that good touch. God damn.
Yeah, listen, he's playing up front, bro. He's been in midfield. Yeah. Was he playing him in the 10 or something? Or free row? Oh, he took off the O'Reilly kid then.
Ooh, good ball. Take him on, Doku.
Come on. See, they look, they're just others always making movements outside, inside. Do you get it? So even if the winger's rubbish.
Oh, by Doku.
Bro, Doku's foot, the way it moves, you know, he does the little stanky leg thing, yeah?
Yeah, when the foot goes.
Bro. That's like when you find that, what's it called? When you find a glitch in a game, bro. And you know you can always exploit, bro. He knows that. No one can catch him when he does that. You know what I'm saying? No one. Semenyo and this team would not do anything.
What?
Someone Semenyo and this team would not do anything.
Why would he think that?
In this game.
So he'll cook for Bournemouth, but not with City, with great players around him. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes 100% total sense.
Wow.
Oh, but certain players, they need that space in behind. Whereas others, they don't mind low blocks and that. Why is he down? Oh, time wasting, isn't it?
Time wasting. Oh, they barely. What? Show me that again.
No, but I think when he was falling, hit his ankle, but it depends on the force, innit? Nah, that was not enough force, bro. Xhaka's still annoyed about what they said about him. You get me? When he told them, yo, you lot ain't got the cojones to win the league. Do you get me?
Xhaka went and did a fucking invincible. That's crazy. Reindeer's coming on.
Pick up, hey, my bro, Reinders, bro. Yeah, he's one of them short box crashes, bro. That's what he is, you know. He does the same thing for Holland, you know. He just box crashes.
Just crash the box, man.
You know, Pep's like, yo, listen, get me a goal. Haaland had one opportunity, if I remember correctly, right foot that went straight to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the cut. Well, yeah, that's the only one I can remember.
What Rangers is coming on?
Yeah, Randers for Bernardo.
Oh,
Tijani.
he is basically what Pep wanted to see, like Gundogan type of player.
Yeah, he ain't on got obviously Gundogan's level, but he's a similar player.
Yeah, he shares same abilities or close
I
to.
would say more attributes, not abilities. He might get to that level, like close, but Gundogan was a bad man, bro. His
Top
Donny
dog.
was they're still cooking, man. Yeah, I swear he was the guy that was running them games in the treble season.
It was.
And it was the treble season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Donny was scoring free kicks.
KDB missed a lot of games. Yeah, Gundogan was the man.
Yeah, KDB just said, you know what? I ain't really got the. I'll risk my body and everything. Yeah. I'll try to do what I need to do whenever I come on. He was looking like an uncle, bro. Hey, Doku. What was that, bro?
Yeah, Doku just fell over.
Hey, Obsidian, man said Doku's good at eating dirt today.
Oh!
Clear it. Ah, okay.
Look at fucking Doku hustling, man. I love players like that, bro. Look at that hustle, bro. Look at that hustle by Doku. I love it, man. Tracked all the way back.
Look straight to midfield. Dangerous pass, but he took the risk. And then that's how you open the team up. You don't do the little.
Ooh!
Oh.
Almost.
Do you know how mad it is to watch Doku now and then 2 days after switch to Garnacho, man? It's
Hey, imagine that's tough, you know. Because remember, the Doku was the way people were talking about Doku is the same way we used to talk. We talk about Garnacho right now. So now he's become the best
Very
people
erratic,
at the levels that they're looking at him and say he's the bar. You know. Hey.
it's crazy. So.
I hear it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
These dudes have so many options at winger.
And yet they go for them.
Wait, is the menu closed for City? Is he's gonna get like?
Yeah,
more than likely the negotiations going well
out. Yeah.
currently.
Personal terms is worked out. They said.
Yeah,
it's a release clause, so you know.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna release that month. They're gonna hit that release. They're gonna trigger that release clause, and his ass is gonna be right here in City. Ooh, good burst.
What's the options?
That's a goal. Oh, what did you wait so long for, bro? Strike the ball. That should have been a goal. That second fake wasn't necessary. You should have just put the ball in the back of the net, bro. No, you should have passed that folded. You being greedy. Doku was right there on the edge waiting. Come on, Doku. What can you do with it? Terrible.
I don't know what you think, yeah. You know, sometimes, like right now, I still feel like there's a goal in this game.
Yeah, it feels like there's a goal in this game.
Yeah, whereas sometimes you watch certain games and you're like, listen, this team ain't scoring no matter what. You could have 4 more hours here. This team is not scoring.
That was a handball, ref. How you be missing these handballs? That was a clear handball. That was a clear handball, yo.
Come
on, Doku. Down the line. They doubling up on Doku. Ooh, good ball. Damn, what a ball by Rodri. What a ball.
Oh, no one was there. No one was there.
Not a soul, man. Holland put it back across. Oh, ref. Ref, that looked like a foul. I guess that was a good tackle.
Rodri's on it today. On it.
That looked like a foul on Rodri. Let's see. Let me see that again. That looked like Rodri got fouled. Let me see that. Like, they're not gonna show it though. Let me see if Rodri got fouled.
You know what I like Pepe? He likes to lick on everyone, you know. The way he's tapping that Donny on his shoulder, yeah.
Right there, Vardy. Oh, he couldn't strike it. Oh, Xhaka got his foot in. What a tackle. What a tackle by Xhaka. I didn't see that. That replay,
Yeah.
I got to see it. What a tackle, bro. That was a point-saving tackle. Vardy was about to put
I
that in the
always
back.
say, bro, listen, we can't see anything. On the pitch, from where the camera is, sometimes you miss so much.
Ooh, good step over. Oh, good tackle.
You know when people say City's always playing sideways, they're not really always playing sideways.
No.
A lot of their football's going forward. Look, there's another runner now. Tijani Rander's gone wide. There's always options. I always feel like when you watch our team, yeah, we got players just there. Remember, like the last game, Palmer was on the right wing on his own. You got Gusto in the half space, and I'm like, brother, go support him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Runs and it's still occupying space.
Only
Yeah.
4 extra minutes. That's it. Damn.
Okay, 4 minutes. All right, cool.
I find it funny when people complain when Maresca plays Gusto at left back when he literally gave a chance for Hato against Cardiff and he didn't perform good.
Didn't play well. No.
Like, what do you expect him to do?
Play them so they can feel better about. People be thinking about how their own feelings is.
Of course, if you do.
No, but you see what it is with Hato? Jimmy, you know what it is with Hato? And I think a lot of people get it now. Through ball. But you know what it is? It's the same as Timber. You see how Timber can't play centre back, but he's good at playing right back? It's the same thing with Hato. And we saw it with when we played him that Carabao game and all that.
And he plays centre
Clear
back.
as day. I know he hasn't been the greatest at left back, but that's because remember the role was that Cucurella role was to invert, but then you have to go all the way to the 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Which is what I used to say, listen, the furthest you do with the Hato is let him invert. Then there's a limit, you know what I'm saying? Don't let him start going too much forward. And then he doesn't understand when the manager wants him to come back, where the manager wants him to be. The inverting thing he did at Ajax. You know what I'm saying? That's what they called him. What they used to call? I'm pretty sure they called him the left-footed timber, bro. That's what they called him at Holland. That's what everyone wanted him. Everyone's laughing. He's not on his level, but bro, I heard they wanted him back and shit. I was like, bro.
Yeah, they wanted him back on loan or some shit.
You know when he send the player back too early, it's weird. Like you just feel like, brother, I ain't even seen this player for him to go back. Certain players are just, they're not good enough at all, yeah. But brother, like, to the point that Cucurella got injured, but now the manager has to play Hato left back consistently. You know what I'm saying? Now
Hato's injured right now, isn't he?
Yeah, Hato's not fit.
You know what it is though? Not everyone thrives under pressure though. Certain players you want.
Ooh, Doku!
Get the ball. Doku. Boom. 2 players out. Look.
Cross, yeah.
Where's Haaland, bro?
Yeah, he took 2 guys out.
That's to play Josh Gusto at left back and Josh at right back.
Oh, what
James
a ball by
back.
Turkey.
No choice.
What a ball by Turkey.
He's weak.
Oh my gosh, this nigga Turkey's different, bro. What a ball by Turkey, bro.
And he does it so comfortably, yeah, it's mad.
Confidence.
He just dinks it. You know, like,
Just like it wasn't nothing. Like, here.
bro, have you seen that? I've seen the video. Before he joined City, there was a video of him, yeah? Just shooting with both feet. He was so mad. I'm like, bro, how can he be that technically good, bro? You know, bro, it's crazy. He's so confident.
We know what it's like to have someone like that.
Damn, that's full time, fellas.
Fuck. 4 points behind Arsenal now.
Yeah, it's still
So
early.
2 games, innit? Not even 1 game.
It's still early, man.
I'm definitely not checking the timeline. I'm going to sleep, bro, after this. No need, bro. We got enough negativity.
What's going on? What the hell they fighting about? Donnarumma out here shooting a fair one.
We need to double check if it's ex-Chelsea or something. He's still holding grudges from the Club World Cup.
Oh man, let me see what's going on. Oh, the British Nation. All right, okay, cool. Send everybody over there. Yo, big up everybody passing through, man. I'm gonna head on out, go watch some college football. Big game is on. Oh, it's not 10-0. Just scored a touchdown. Big up everybody. Yes, sir, Nathan. Felix, big up. Yo, Felix, whenever you want to come on, man, let me know, bro. I'll drop the link. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right, bro. Everybody.
Big up, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Pressing the
It's time to go!